Have you ever been in a situation where someone was rude to you in English and you just froze? Maybe a coworker interrupted you in a meeting. Maybe someone cut in front of you in line at the coffee shop. Or maybe a customer service agent was just being plain mean. In your native language, you know exactly what to say. You know how to defend yourself. But in English, you panic. You stay silent. And then 5 hours later, when you are lying in bed, you think, "Oh, I should have said that." If that sounds like you are not alone. This is one of the most searched topics in English learning because it is not just about grammar, it's about confidence. Today, we are going to fix this. I'm going to teach you how to deal with rude people in English without being rude yourself. We call this being assertive. We will look at 3 specific nightmares: the interrupter, someone who won't let you speak; the line cutter, someone who disrespects your space; and the passive-aggressive friend, someone who gives fake compliments. I have written full role-play scripts for you. We will break down the grammar of polite conflict, and by the end of this video, you will have the exact phrases you need to stand up for yourself in English. Let's get started. Before we act out the scenes, you need to understand the secret weapon of polite English. It is called softening. In many languages, if you want to be firm, you use short, direct sentences. Sit down. Stop that. No. In English, if you say this, you sound aggressive. You might start a fight. To be firm but polite, we make the sentence longer. We add padding or softeners to the front of the sentence. Here are the 3 magic softeners you will use today. Number 1, I'm afraid. This does not mean you are scared. You are not trembling with fear. In British and American English, I'm afraid is a classy, polite way to say no or bad news. Rude, move your car. Polite, I'm afraid you can't park here. See the difference? It creates a distance between you and the conflict. Number 2, seem. Never attack the person directly with you. Attack, you made a mistake. This makes people angry. Softener, it seems there is a mistake. When you use seem, you are talking about the situation, not the person. It is the number 1 rule of conflict resolution. Number 3, actually. Actually is used to correct someone gently. Rude, that is wrong. Polite, actually, that's not quite right. Okay, keep these 3 words in your pocket. I'm afraid, seem, and actually. Now let's see them in action in real life. You are in a business meeting. You are explaining your idea. Suddenly, a rude coworker named Steve jumps in and starts talking over you. So, looking at the Q4 numbers, I believe we should focus on marketing in, no, that's not going to work. The marketing budget is already gone. We need to focus on sales. Sales is the only way forward. I was talking to the boss yesterday and, Steve, if I could just finish my point? I'm just saying you're looking at the wrong data. I understand your perspective, but please let me finish. As I was saying, the marketing budget. Did you see that? It was uncomfortable, right? Being interrupted is the most common issue in business English. Let's analyze the winning phrases the professional used. Phrase 1, if I could just finish my point. This is a question, but it is actually a command. Grammar note. Notice the word could. We don't say, let me finish. That is imperative and rude. Could makes it a request. It is a rhetorical request. You are not really asking for permission, you are taking the floor back. Tone of voice. Your voice must go down at the end. Wrong. If I could just finish my point. Rising intonation is weak. Right. If I could just finish my point. Falling intonation is serious. Phrase 2, I understand, but this is called validation. Even if Steve is being annoying, you acknowledge him. I understand your perspective. This makes him shut up. He feels heard. Then you use the word but to pivot back to you. Alternative phrases for interrupters. If I could just finish my point feels too hard for you, try these. Hold on a second, I haven't finished. Casual, good for friends. Can I just add something here? Softer. Sorry, I wasn't done yet. Direct. Now you try. I am going to interrupt you. I want you to say, if I could just finish my point. Ready? No, that's a bad idea. Listen to me. Did you say it? Did you use the falling tone? Good. You are waiting in a long queue at the supermarket or airport. Someone pretends they didn't see you and walks right in front of you. Walks in front of you looking at phone. Taps them on the shoulder gently. Excuse me. Looks annoyed. Yeah, what? I think you might have missed the line. The end of the queue is back there. I'm just buying one thing. It's fine. I'm afraid we're all waiting. Fine. Walks to the back. This situation makes your heart beat fast, right? You don't want a fight, but you don't want to be a victim. Let's look at the vocabulary of confrontation. Phrase 1. I think you might have. Remember the softener rule? Aggressive. Hey, you cut the line. Assertive. I think you might have missed the line. Might have suggests it was an accident. You are giving them a chance to save face. You are pretending they're nice people who just made a mistake, even if you know they're rude. This is very British English. We love to pretend everything is an accident to avoid awkwardness. Phrase 2. I'm afraid. Here is our favorite phrase again. I'm afraid we're all waiting. This uses social pressure. You are not saying, I am waiting. You are saying, we. You have the group on your side. It makes the rude person feel isolated. What if they don't move? If they refuse to move, do not escalate. You can say, well, I was here first. Firm statement. If they still don't move, let it go. Your safety is more important than a place in line. But usually, I'm afraid the line starts back there works 90% of the time. Passive-aggressive means someone is being rude, but they're hiding it behind a smile or a joke. This is very common with frenemies, fake friends, or extended family members. You bought a new expensive bag. Your friend comments on it. Oh, wow, nice bag. I wish I could afford luxury things like that. I guess I just prioritize saving my money instead. Ouch, did you hear the insult? They said you are bad with money. What do you mean by that? Oh, nothing, just, it must be nice to not worry about the future. Actually, I'm very responsible with my savings. I just saved up for this specifically. I was just joking. You're so sensitive. I know you're joking, but I don't appreciate comments about my finances. This is the hardest type of rude person to deal with because they can say, it was just a joke. The strategy here is called playing dumb. Phrase 1. What do you mean by that? This is the ultimate weapon against passive-aggressive people. When they make a rude joke, look at them with a blank face and ask, sorry, what do you mean by that? You force them to explain the insult. If they explain it, they look mean. If they don't explain it, they look stupid. Usually, they will get embarrassed and stop. Phrase 2. I don't appreciate. This is a formal, very serious phrase. I don't appreciate comments about my weight, my money, my life. It is not a request. It is a boundary. You are drawing a line in the sand. We have covered a lot of phrases today. If I could just finish my point, I think you might have missed the line. What do you mean by that? But the most important part of fluent English is not the words. It is your control. When you get angry, your English grammar disappears. Your brain goes into fight mode and you lose your vocabulary. To speak English politely when you are angry, you must slow down. Take a breath, count to 2, and remember the softener rule. Do not say, "Shut up." Say, "Could you please lower your voice?" Do not say, "You are lying." Say, "Actually, I think that is incorrect." When you master this, you are not just learning a language, you are mastering communication. And that is what gets you respect in any country, in any culture. I want to know about your experiences. Has anyone been rude to you in English recently? What did you say? What do you wish you had said? Tell me the story in the comments below. I read every single one. If you want to practice your listening skills with more real-life stories, click this video right here where I explain how to make small talk without being boring. I'm Francis, this is Daily Echo English, and I'll see you in the next one.